from First Thessalonians 2 and 4. Pretty short verse, but extremely powerful. One of my favorite verses. And I don't know what I missed really though, but I don't know, maybe it can make sense when I read it. First Thessalonians 2 and 4 says, "For we speak as messengers, approved by God to be entrusted with the good news. Our purpose is to please God, not people. He alone examines the motives of our hearts." And today, I am just grateful for God um, and His understanding, and just just I just really grateful today for like God giving us the ability to forgive, you know, um, and and later on being able to like just understand that it's a bigger picture. Sometimes in life things is happening, right? And we have zero clarity for it because we'd be like God, like what you send this person around me for, you know, like was this really necessary? But a lot of times it's just be preparing you for the bigger picture. Like if you can't conquer this level, like when you get to the next level, it will frustrate you to the point where you will either turn your back on him, or you can just feel as though, like this was the straw that broke the camel back. But see, that's what it is. Like God don't throw the brick on your back to break you. He just throw the straws. He just has put these little things in your way, and it seem like big things, but we have a bigger God. Like it's be frustrating. I know. Like sometimes you know, I've faced some situations in my life where I never thought I would have get out of. I know what it is to stand in front of courts. You know what I mean? Like face big charges, be locked up for like things what like people look at me today and would never imagine that. You know, but God had a bigger plan for me because at that period in my life, like I would have never imagined where I am today. I would have never seen it. My vision wasn't this far. My vision wasn't this big. I could have never ever imagined that I would have even been in the position to help people. I would have never imagined I would have been here in this room. But it was all part of an eternal plan. And if back then I had given up, if back then I'd have just give myself to the enemy and say, you know what, this is who I am, I wouldn't have been here today. But the decision I made was to think to myself and put inside my heart and in my spirit was that I bigger than this. I know the enemy say I am. I know God says I am. My plan is God's plan. It ain't have nothing to do with the enemy. The only thing he there to do is try to confuse, destroy, lie, cheat, and steal. But he can't steal what God promised me. What was for me was for me. And like I always just tell you, Levette, let it be between two mountains or two lips. If God have it for me, I can get it. Amen and all. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to share this morning. And Gary and I are like this. Bye.